All right, this is Mike Benoit of Tyranny Busters, and this is going to be a short video. It's about just what is socialism. Now, there's two kinds of socialism, and maybe a lot more than that, but two main kinds of socialism. Voluntary, that's your communal living, where people all get together and just share in the labor and share in the fruits of the labor. And then forced socialism by the state, where those who are productive are forced to labor for the indolent, the lazy, the disabled, you name it, by the threat of confiscation of their life, liberty, and property. That kind of socialism is what some folks advocate, and their justification for that is that there are those who, by misfortune, have stuff happen to them. And because that stuff happens to them, somehow we have an obligation to take care of those folks. The only problem with that is, and some folks want to argue that that those who argue against that are trying to have a rigid system of way of doing things, when the opposite is true. Socialism, forced and mandated by government, is a rigid system, and that we should have some system in place that actually increases the propensity for people to want to loaf and to want to live off the fruits and labor of their fellows, because there's nobody there really shaming them into doing otherwise. Well, maybe in a communal living it would be a little different, but it wouldn't be done by force. So this is a short video. This is what socialism is, and when done by the force of government, it is theft. It's not voluntary. When 51% of the people vote for it, that doesn't mean that the 49% that voted against it are subject to that philosophy, because it's usually those who don't have who will vote to take away from those who do have. Thank you. This has been another episode of Tyranny Busters. Mike Benoit.